Alright, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honor to the positive elders of Great Millstone. Let it say Shalom to the elect that teach word in all true faith and sincerity. And yet today, I just want to title this lesson, The Last Round, which we know the two main characters in this movie is Jacob and Esau. We enter into the last round of this fight, or the twin between the twins in the womb, man. Matter of fact, let's get this real quick because hey, this was always. Matter of fact, before I get in Genesis 25, the Lord have set this up from the beginning, man. You know, let's see, let's get there in Sirach 33 and 14. He says, "Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly." See? And that's what you got. That's why you got Jacob as the godly and Esau as the sinner, man. See, we would never mix. We will always bump head, man. You know why? You call it this sibling rivalry. You know, this is one rivalry that is not friendly. You know, every time somebody's shedding blood, you know, this was always the case between Jacob and Esau, man. You know, it says, "So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two or two, one against another." See, and that's what the prophet told um Rebecca, that it was two nations in our wombs that be separated from our bowels. Meaning, we were not going to be able to mix with each other, intermingle with each other, man. No, it was already set from the beginning that we're gonna be enemies, man. You know, matter of fact, let's go to Genesis 3 and let's see. Is it Genesis 3? Let me see. Bear with me. I can. Okay, yeah, kind of Genesis 3 and 15. It said, "And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel." See? So as you can see, it's enmity between the woman seed and the serpent seed, which ultimately is a same thing. Jacob and Esau, man. You know, it's the same thing, man. You know, and we go to the next chapter, you see that pretty much this being played out with Cain and Abel, man. You know, this man, this nigga Cain slew us. You know, yeah, I mean, so this has always been the case between the Israelites and the Edomites, or the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives against the so-called white man. We all have a common enemy, you know, and that's the so-called white man. You know, the devil himself, our enemy, man. So let's get this in Genesis 25. Matter of fact, because it's set now 27. So like it was already set in Esau's heart, you know, to try to get rid of us, man. Yeah, I mean, so this is Genesis 27 and 41. It said Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. Because at the end of the day, these devils want the birthright, man. Which they the one that gave it up. You know, they willingly gave it up, man. You know, it was a crappy deal, but they wanted it. Esau's for the here and now, man. They're not looking forward to the latter, the end, the results. They wanted what's you know, that microwavable spirit on them, man. He wanted then and there, man. You know, it said, "And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob." So that's in the heart of the devil. Why? Because of this blessing, man. You know, and we coming into the last go around of this huge fight, man. You know, at one point we had Esau Edom under us, under suggestion when we King David, you know, he set garrisons in Edom. You know, we had these devils in suggestion. That was us pretty much what would you call it? It, you know how you're in a fight and you end up getting on top of them and beating on them. Well, that was us on top of Esau when King David was in rulership. Then it was flipped around when these devils came as the Romans. Once again, once again it's like that now, man. But soon it's gonna be turned around, man, because we enter into that last round. Matter of fact, yeah, I mean, well, this devil's finna go all out, man. Yeah, I mean, so matter of fact, let's get that in Saint Luke, cause it's all the build up to this, man. Esau's prepping, you know, getting everything all lined up, so cause he wants to come out on top, man. This is the last round, so hey, this man is finna go all out, man. And that's why we're gonna need divine intervention. We're gonna need Yahweh Shema Shine that day, man. Cause this devil have pretty much his technology and all this that he have, his military. We're gonna need Yahweh Shema Shine that day, man. Yeah, I mean, so this is Luke 21, Saint Luke 21, and in 20, it says, and when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is not. And as you can see, Jerusalem is being compassed with armies, man. You got a strong military presence here in America now, man, throughout the streets, man. And it's gonna get more and more manifest that these devils has waged war on us, man. It's gonna be more and more manifest. See, Jake don't know about the way these different laws, legislation that they pass, that they wage war, but they're gonna actually show you that they at war against us, man. It said, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out of it, and let not none of them that are in the countries enter therein too. So that's pretty much what's gonna happen again when these devils roll on us. When that bell rings, so to speak. When the Lord pretty much go ahead and the enemy gonna come in like a flood. That's Yahweh Shema Shai giving them the go when he ring the bell. Now because Esau, pretty much because Jake ain't really ready with Esau gonna meet us in our corner before goddamn. Yeah, I mean, you meet him in the middle of the ring. Well, Esau is gonna meet us at our corner, man. When that bell ring, man. So when this devil rolling on us, it said we're gonna flee to the mountains. We're gonna actually be on the run. We're gonna actually be like what the scripture say. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. We're gonna be pilgrims on the earth, man. We're gonna be like nomads, man. Let's see. That's 2nd Ezra 16. Let's see. 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. It says, "Oh my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle." See? Yeah, because this is a battle, man. This is a spiritual battle, man. Esau is going to make it physical, man. And we can't do nothing physical against this devil. That's why we're going to need Yahweh Shema Shai, man. It says, make you ready to the battle. So be prepared for these things that's about to come on the horizon, man, in a major way. It said, and in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. As a matter of fact, let's get this word pilgrim real quick. I just see what they say. Because it said flee to the mountains and not. Well, that's once again is going to happen, man. So let's see what pilgrim says. Pilgrim says one who journeys into a foreign land, one who travels to a shrine or holy place as a devotee. Okay. Seeing synonyms. So pretty much, let's see. Okay. So pretty much, we're not settled here. We're not going to be settled here, man. And we travel to that whole place, and that's in the spirit, man. That straight gate, because the closer we get to the kingdom, the tighter that path is going to be, man. So, because even during Jacob Trouble, we still going to have to take that walk. We still going to walk that walk till we get to the kingdom, man. So we're not going to be at ease. We're going to always be on the move, man. We're not going to be settled. We're going to always be on the move. Why? Because these devils going to actually be you know, it's gonna be certain people these Edomites gonna really want, man. You know, you're gonna have a wanted, wanted pictures and motherfuckers having bounties on your head. Well, that's coming, man. Yeah, I mean, you know. So let's go back to Luke 21, and in 21 again said, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out of it, and let not them that are in the countries enter in therein too. So we're gonna be on the run, man. Why? Because this devil, like I said earlier, when that bell ring, he gonna meet us in our corner, man. You know, by the way of him kicking in your doors, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, that's how it's gonna be, man. This is how this devil operates, man. It said, for these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. See? So these be the day of vengeance, because this Esau is getting his vengeance. This is the time where he said, I'm getting my goddamn birthright back. That's what this nigga saying, man. You know? And this is that last round. After this fight, you know, after this round, hey, we know who coming out on top at the end of the day, man. The Israelites, man. By the spirit power of Yahweh Shemashah. It's not gonna be of us that we overcame this devil, man. It's gonna be through the spirit power of Yahweh Shemashah, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. Because in this time, we're going to need divine intervention. In this time, you know, it's not like Esau's going to fight head up anyway. This man is using his technology. You got tanks and drones, and you got super soldiers and mechanical dogs and all that, man. You don't think Jake ain't got no standing arm. Jake got a couple of choppers. They hot. You know, they probably jam up on you quick. That's the best Jake can get, man. This devil got heat-seeking bullets. You know, this is the same guy that got the damn nuclear missiles, man. They got the drones and the stealth bombers and all of that, man. You know, he can set it up, all these pocket nukes. You know what I mean? Set up, and he can blame it and put it on the news that it was a gas leak. And somebody lit up a Newport and it blew the whole project up. Well, that's this devil, man. You know what I mean? So this is Psalm 124, and I'm going to start at 1. It said, if it had not been the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it not have been the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, who was on our side, when men rose up against us, see, when that bell rang, when they get up out that seat, you know, and they coming to our corner, then they had swallowed us up quick, when their wrath was kindled against us. See, and really that's and is that wrath of Yahweh Shemal Shai is being channeled through them, man. You know, these devils is mad though, you know, because it's a birthright. And I said they Edom have taken vengeance. Matter of fact, let's see, because they understand that birthright is hey man, that's pretty much that's the kingdom, man. That's the promise, man. You know, let's see. I think that's 25. Ezekiel 25. Let's see, Ezekiel 25 and 12. It said, "Thus said the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them." See, he have revenged himself upon us, man, because he understand that the promises, hey man, that's pretty much the gateway to an everlasting kingdom, man. And what this dude did, he have taken vengeance. He have greatly offended. How did he greatly offend? He castrated us, cut the babies out the womb, man. You know, put us in hardcore bondage. Even now, we still in slavery, man. It's to the point, you know, Jake said, hey, these devils so cunning. You know, they put it in paper to make Jake think they was free, man. But what it said, they take vengeance. They have taken vengeance on us, man, and revenged himself upon them, man. This is the time we once again this man is finna show himself that he's the goddamn devil, that he's hate us, that he's our enemy, man. You know? Like how we were fighting in the womb, hey man, we once again in that, man. Struggling to, you know, matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that in the blue letter. Let's get that in the blue letter, man. You know? Let's get that in the blue letter. Genesis 25. I'm gonna start at 23. It said, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb. Matter of fact, so like I gotta jump up on it. Let's see. 22. Alright, Genesis 25 and 22. It said, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. So let's see what this word struggle says, man. Strong's 875:33 recites, and it says to crush or press, to crush, get crushed, be crushed. And that's what happened. At one point in a period of time, we were crushing the devils, and then at one period of time, they was crushing us. You know, and then there was another period of time we crushed them. And then guess what? Once again, it's to the point where these devils are crushing us now. They are oppressing us now, man. You know, said crush, to be broken, crushed in pieces, to grievously oppress. And yeah, and that's how it was on both ends, man. You know, we had King David during them times. We was grievously oppressing those devils, man. You know, and then it turned around, they grievously oppressed us. You know, then when we came to the Byzantine Empire, we was crushing them devils. We was grievously oppressing them, man. Guess what? But now it's turned back around. They are oppressing us. But guess what? Once again, you know, because this fight right here is fixed. At the end of the day, we know this fight is fixed. It's gonna look like, you know, Esau. You know how Esau is with these the Vegas numbers and shit. Where it was a, you know, 10-1 that Esau is gonna get this. You know, it's gonna be a slim chance that Jacob is gonna win this round right here. I believe this is gonna be the end. You know, Esau is gonna come out. No, man, the Lord set it up where we're gonna win at the end, man, through the Spirit of power, Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, but it says to grievous oppressed, and you gotta imagine that fight in the womb. You know, hey, ain't no telling, man. You know, she been thrown out the bed. You know, getting thrown to the walls cause of this fight that was going on in her womb, man. Yeah, I mean, and that's what you got now on the planet Earth. You know, through Jacob and Esau butting heads, is shapes the planet Earth for. Just like now, you got, like in London, you know, they throwing down these statues, you know, of these slave traders, and you know, people are getting roused up because of this beef between Jacob and Esau, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, but it says to crush, you know, to oppress, man. And it said, and she went to acquire the Lord, and it says, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. See, and we are stronger than Esau on all levels, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, you know. But what's keeping this devil head above water? His military, his military might, his technology, man. And that's why we need Yahweh Shema Shai. That's why that's why I said that the fight is fixed. This man, David and Goliath, once again. And who came out on top? King David, man. The ruddy young lad came out on top, man. I guess this mighty warrior, this mighty Philistine, this uncircumcised Philistine, man. You know, that's Esau, man. Some goddamn uncircumcised Philistine. And what's keeping his nerd head above water is the damn his military, man. And that's why Yahweh Shema Shai gonna pull the trump card. It's gonna be divine intervention in that day, man. You know what I mean? Cause this man, this Edomite is finna roll on us, man. You know? So we're gonna need all the help, you know, we can get, in which all the help we need is Yahweh Shema Shai. I said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. What else? We got the Lord, man. We don't need nothing else, man. We don't want nothing else. We got Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, so this back in Psalm 124:3, it said, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was counted against us. See, he gonna come down with great wrath, knowing he got a short time, man. You know, it says, and these fights, man, you know, when every time Jacob and Esau got into it, you know, when the Lord rang that proverbial bell, you know, it was always one sided, so to speak. You know, it was always one sided, man. But in this last round, the Lord's gonna make it dramatic. It's gonna seem like it's one sided, but in Jacob's gonna end up on top, man. You know, it said then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul, then the proud waters had gone over our soul. And who else could it be talking about but the Edomites? It said because that word proud is one of those characteristics of the devil, man, himself, man, the Edomites. You know, when they say the wicked, the proud, that's all synonymous with Esau, man. You know, read Obadiah said the pride of thine heart. You anything dealing with pride, it's gonna link back with Esau, man. Even in their their military sayings, the proud, the few, the Marines, you know, so they pride themselves in their weaponry, man, and their technology, man, and their military. You know, it said, "Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, who have not given us as prey to their teeth." See, so like I said, it's gonna seem like seems one sided, but guess what? The Lord's gonna flip the script on these devils, man. The Lord's not gonna give us prey to their teeth. Matter of fact, you know, I think that's, let's see. Yep, this is Psalm 22 and and 20. It said, "Deliver my soul from the sword, my darling from the power of the dog." See? Because hey, Esau the top, because these other nations are known as dogs, you know. But who's the top dog? Esau Edom, man, right now, man. And he is the sword himself. That's why I said the sword. When I say the sword, man, this ultimately just Esau Edom himself, man. You know, because what a sword do? A sword brings death. A sword is power, which it represents power, but it can but a sword ain't set up for you to just cut cake with. No, it's set up for you to slay, man. And this devil's gonna bring plenty of ways to slay Jake, man. Like I said, with the mechanical dogs, these different pocket nukes, you know, these drones, these super soldiers, man. You know, the Lord's gonna deliver us from all these things. It says, "Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorn." And that's what we in the process now doing is crying to Yahweh Shem Shai from the horns of the unicorn. We blowing that horn of the unicorn, which is the internet, man. You know. So Lord is gonna deliver us from this man, because it is, like I said, that's why the fight is fixed. It's saying like ain't no damn way we're gonna overcome this, but hey, man, you could be now 99-0, but you can hit a shot that's worth 100 points, man. And that's how the Lord set it up, man. Yeah, I mean. So let's see, let's go on back. Psalm 124 and 6 again. It said, "Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, who have not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped." See? So ultimately, because the Lord, He's gonna deliver us from these different situations, but ultimately, we're gonna escape the discretion, man. You know that's why we're gonna let's say our soul is escaped as a bird out of snare. When a bird escaped that snare, guess what? He's not walking to his destination. He's gonna fly off, and that's how we're gonna do, man. Ultimately, when that discretion comes, man, the Lord's gonna beam us up in those ships, man. You know, it says the snare is broken and we are escaped. Oh, that's why it says those who escape the sad parables. See, that's how we're going to escape. But it says our help is in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, who made heaven and earth. So the Lord is going to be behind us in this fight, man. You know, actually the Lord is the one that's going to fight for us, man. You know, and this time, because this is the last round, Esau is going to bring out all his tricks, man. You know, you thought that was just a sci-fi movie when he had this laser gun. No, that's real. When you thought these different weapons on Men in Black was just something to just gloss over, no, he actually got that. He actually is finna use that, man. Why? Because this is the time of vengeance, man. You know. So in this last round, Esau gonna pull out all his tricks, but guess what? Y'all Bashim Shah gonna do the same thing, man. And we already know that the right hand is gonna always outdo the left, man. You know, you read the time when Pharaoh and his magician threw out both of their staffs and became serpents, and Moses only threw that one staff down. Well, who won at the end of the day? Moses' staff, man. That was Yahweh Shai, man. The serpent on the right hand side, man. Yeah, I mean, so our help is in the name of Yahweh Shai. Shai. Even though Esau looked like he's gonna win this, you know, so to speak, or whatever, in his military, you know, you're gonna get kind of shaken up when these devils do roll, because we don't know when they're gonna roll. But at the end of the day, the Lord is gonna, hey man, we're gonna come out on top, man. You're gonna know the fight is gonna be fixed. Then, you know, after a while, through a process of time, you're gonna know the fight is fixed. All his technology and his weaponry and everything that he so-called built up is gonna come tonight, man. You know, at the end of the day, you know. So yeah, I just hold it with edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the positive of this great millstone. Shalom to the elect that she's running out true faith and sincerity. DTA, a Bible ball.